My guests today are three beautiful ladies involved with Dancing with the Stars. That is to occur August 9th at 6 p.m. at the Dynagore Center. To the far end of the table is Linda Lyons. She's the event chair. To the middle is my wife, Sue. She is the artistic coordinator. And to my immediate left is Linda Beretti. She is the dancer coordinator. Ladies, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
having us.
We have two Lindas, so I'll start with Linda Lyons first. Linda, Dancing with the Stars is in its 5th year. It's been enormously popular here in the county. Can you tell us why it's such a popular event?
Well, Jim, first of all, thanks so much for having us here, and we're so excited about this year's event. Why is it so popular? I believe that it probably started with an association with the original TV show, Dancing with the Stars. However, here in Brunswick County, because we have our friends and our colleagues and our work associates all involved, it's taken on its own personality and enjoyment of watching our friends perform for us. It's also for such a worthy cause and in providing scholarships for students for Brunswick Community College.
And that leads me to my next question. How are the funds raised? Is it the dancers that actually raise the funds?
Absolutely. The dancers take on a huge responsibility. First of all, they're all volunteers and members of our community, and they agree to meet with a professional dance pro and learn a dance, which they then perform in front of about 600 people. And all the time in the background, they are soliciting and exciting their friends and family and work associates and anybody on the street as well to vote for them at $10 a vote. And that's the primary way of raising money for the event. The voting occurs right now. You can go on and vote. We have a website, and they vote online, and they also vote the night of the event.
And are there other major sponsors?
Oh, there are many major sponsors. We solicit sponsorships from community businesses, community, all of our Brunswick County communities, and families and friends. Yes, they are all sponsoring. And we have a number of sponsors this year. We also have a number of wonderful sponsors who donate services.
Right.
ATMC is one of them that donate this wonderful time and publicity to our event.
And let's be sure and say several times, all the money goes to scholarships for
Absolutely.
Very worthy students at Brunswick Community College.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's say that 5 or 6 times.
Absolutely. Let's go to Sue. It sounds like quite a production. Tell us more about it.
Well, it really is. Like any theater production, it starts about 9 months before the event. And we are so fortunate to have wonderful staff members at the college and extraordinary volunteers that have gathered in a committee to help create this wonderful event. And the synergy has been tremendous. Many of us have been doing this for 5 years or more, and so we've developed a real kind of a rhythm to it. It involves first picking out a theme, which this year is Southern Inspiration, based on music and songs from the wonderful culture we live in here. And once that was decided, then we had to create a theme video for the event and decorate wonderful Dinah Igor Fitness Center with a scenic designer. We wrote script. Linda is responsible for coordinating all of the dancers, and so it involves just many, many different things, including folding 600
napkins.
napkins for all of our guests.
Now, I know that you and Linda Beretti have been involved all through the years. I'll bet you have some good stories.
Well, funny you ask that. We do. Part of Linda's and my responsibility has been backstage too, in addition to our committee responsibilities. The first year was at Sea Trail, And we had little walkie-talkies that year, and we've become much more high-tech. But we were backstage on either side of a big wide stage, and our batteries kept fading out on our microphones. So we were supposed to be working with the sound crew, the lighting crew, all the dancers to get them in place for their numbers, and the judges, who were the first year, were in front of the curtain behind the dancers on stage. So we were crawling under the curtains to give messages to the judges, and it became a source of amusement for the audience. And that's one of the things that we remember.
One of many great stories, I'm sure.
We've enjoyed it.
Linda Beretti, you work with the dancers. I danced the very first year with Dancing with the Stars. I wasn't sure if I'd get through with it. We all did. But each year the dancing gets more sophisticated and better and better. Tell us more about that.
Well, the Dancers and the Stars do make their own schedule. Consists of a star and a professional instructor work together. They can meet anywhere from 1 to 3 times a week, perfecting a 1.5-minute performance for the event. And they dance that evening, that one performance.
Now, the theme I know is Southern inspiration, but that allows the dancers to choose from a number of different styles. Am I correct?
Yes, we ask them to get their inspiration from Southern inspiration, using either or a combination of Southern music, a Southern composer, a character from Southern literature, music, any one or combination of those, so that they fit in with that theme for the evening.
Now, I ask you the same question I asked Sue. Can you recall any interesting incidents or humorous moments during your years?
Well, I really can't recall anything in particular, but we have a headset on that keeps us in contact with Mike Sapp, who is responsible for the video and the actual directing of the whole program. And there have been some very interesting conversations between us as things happen on stage. Yes, because I can't see what's going on stage, whereas he can. So that has provided some funny incidents.
And
yes.
it's a live production, so that's the nature of live production.
That is, it is.
Things can be unpredictable. Linda Beretti, one more question. Tell us how the couples are judged, how the judging occurs.
Well, Jim, first of all, the professional and the star are working together, but it is the star's job to raise the funds that are going to be going to student scholarships. So that person is responsible for soliciting friends and family, and the person who raises the most is the overall big winner that evening of the event. However, in addition to that, we have 2 Judges' Choice Awards, which are for Best Performance and Most Entertaining. And those, like I said, are chosen by the judges. And it's really to emphasize the huge amount of work and preparation that both the star and the instructor, the professional instructor, put into the Dancing with the Stars event, so that they get a little more recognition.
And very briefly, I'll bet you have some interesting guest judges. Is that correct?
We do. We have Dr. Yvonne Watson, who is I would say she's not a professional dancer, but she's very interested in the arts and has traveled extensively and brings a lot to the judging table. We have
John David, who is our district attorney in Brunswick County.
It's good to have a male, huh?
Yes, and he told me that he would be judging but not putting anyone in jail.
All right.
And we also have Kendra Bullington, who is the daughter of LaDane Williamson, who is a very dear benefactor to BCC.
Excellent.
And we may have one more. It's a possibility. Jim Desmond, who was a star instructor a couple of years ago, and he was a professional ballroom dancer and teacher, and if possible, he will be on our panel of judges, which will bring a little bit more of the dance into it.
Excellent. Linda Lyons, one final question. There are numerous ways for one to support BCC and to give. Tell us about that and the availability of tickets.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Jim. Absolutely. There are a number of ways for people to support students and scholarships through the foundation at BCC. And it isn't necessary to come only to the event, although we really want them there.
We do, that's right.
We certainly do. But there's so many other ways to give, and the easiest way for someone who's interested is to simply Google Brunswick Community College and go to the foundation website, and there they would find all the information and the contacts of those in the foundation, such as our executive director, Terry Moore, and we can advise on the various ways to give to the college.
And tickets, let's not forget that.
Tickets are available now. You can get them online at our website, which is dwts.brunswickcc.edu.
Again, let us all remind our viewers, it is August 9th, 6 p.m. at the Dynagore Fitness Center. We hope our viewers will come to see us. We have 600 of our closest friends that usually come, and we're looking for great support for all of our dancers. Thank each of you for being with us today, and we look forward to Dancing with the Stars.
Well, thank you.